About it. I want to welcome everybody back to One Crack News, and let's get right to it. Now, many people go to different outlets to get information, to get news, and that's because the world has changed. The world has changed, and it is always evolving and changing. Now, the reason why it's always evolving and changing is because before we were always being the ones dictated to. Well, we had to accept the terms that was presented to us, and that was it. We had to turn on the news to get the information. We had to get the newspaper in order to get the information. Now you don't have to do that to get the information anymore. As you're looking clearly and solely at a person who can get you the information and deliver it from his own couch. People can get you the information faster. And it has always been that way. And now it's direct to consumer. So we cut out the major networks. We cut out everything else, and it's direct straight to consumer. So now you get the information as soon as it hits. And now, because of that, the other people, the news, the newspaper, they have to keep up. But in the meantime, they have to cut their staff because they can't afford to have everybody there. They can't afford to have
And that is perfect.
the whole everyone around that's caught into the situation. They can't afford it. So, being the fact that they can't afford the situation, trying to keep up because it's more costly to try to keep up when a lot of people aren't watching anymore. A lot of people get their information directly off of the internet and would rather have me without a makeup crew. I don't have a lighting crew. This damn thing probably coming in at 1080p more than 4K. 720, shoot, you know. But the scenarios, the more they change, they stay the same. Oh yeah, we've been rocking Kyrie. Boston 11, baby. Now, oh yeah, got the Carcino on the sleeve. You know what time it is. So we've been riding with Kai. Now, what is the scenarios like and the situations? It's this. Dwyane Wade and his wife, Siobhan Funches. She still goes by Siobhan Funches Wade. They've been fighting over their son, Zion, and he wants to change his name to Zaya. 15 years of age and wants to basically identify as a woman. They sent in a she sent in a petition to challenge to stop this from happening because she doesn't want him to go through with the procedure. And the procedure that she's talking about or that they're talking about would definitely affect where, be converted into a woman. She don't want her son to have to live the rest of his life after going through this conversion, regretting the decision later on in life. There have been a lot of people who have had this at young ages who regretted it as they got older. And they've given their testimonies, and it's on YouTube, it's everywhere if you want to read it on the internet. And she wants to give her son the opportunity to make his own decision once he's 18 years of age. And she believes Dwyane Wade is doing this only for financial gain instead of doing it for the child. She's also stated that Dwyane Wade was the one who told her that, oh, we can get money off this. Like, We got sponsorships lined up and people that want to be involved, and that was the thing. They had sponsorships lined up. They got all of these different activities. So when you think about if you think about it and you look at the scope, you're looking at a lot of different, right, you're looking at a lot of different scenarios put in place. And these scenarios was put in place to slow you down, to stop you, to put you in a different mindset so you won't feel as confident as before. Yes, Zion looks a lot like him and his mother, Siobhan. Siobhan doing the whole divorce proceedings and to get custody of the kids. They did a lot of activities. She was even on the streets in Chicago. They were about to put her in a mental institution. A lot of things was happening. But welcome to One Crack News, your news source. We break everything down to you. One Crack News. That's what I'm talking about. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. One Crack News, baby. Brought to you by Carcino for Life. Don't forget to join the Patreon, which is on fire right now. Thank y'all. Cash App is Carcino still. And like I said, don't forget the Carcino for Life YouTube channel. Subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. But we're back on One Crack News. Now, what did Dwyane actually do, people? Dwyane thought it would be in his hubris to go ahead and do this. And according to Siobhan, he has told her that they have endorsements and sponsorships waiting for Zaya as soon as she gets this transformation. That's very interesting and very telling and very scary what that means for America, Black America. Why are they promoting transformation from male to female? Why is that being promoted? Why the sponsorships got to come from that? You're a former NBA basketball player. Why do you need that sponsorship? Why does the money mean so much to you when you have so much? That you would risk putting your child through that. Now everybody say, oh, well, she's trans. Not according to the mother. The mother said, this is a boy, born a man, son, male. Born a male, no female organs whatsoever. So where is this coming from? That this was trans, that the son was trans. Where did that come from? So she's going to court to fight and letting the child, once the child is 18, then let the child make the decision. I agree with the mother. Let that child at 18 make that decision. Because I'm not going to make a decision like that as your parent. Let's say I have a child and they decide that they want a sex change. I said, well, that's something you're going to have to do when you're an adult. Not now. But I want it now. Well, you're not getting it. Because as long as I'm in charge and I'm writing the ship and I'm cutting the checks, that ain't going down. I ain't cutting my check for that. You gonna have to wait till you grow and you gonna make a decision that's gonna involve the rest of your life. Nobody, no parent, nobody wants to be involved in a situation where they have to make a decision on the rest of your life. No one wants that pressure. So the mom is right. Let the son make that decision when he is 18 years of age. And everybody's like, oh, it's Zaya. The name is not legally changed to Zaya. It's still Zion. It's all being petitioned by the mother. So it's not Zaya, it's Zion. So yeah, my buddy just told me that it was fire. I ain't had a chance to get into it yet, but he just sent me that. It's actually on my last video. He sent me the text as I was making my last video on Casino for Life. Actually, it's loading up right now. What I was doing, going over some work, waiting on them to send me over this contract thing that they supposed to be sending me. I sent the contract back, but let's see. I got a meeting today. YouTube wants to talk to me. Look at this. YouTube constellation slot. Ooh. Consultation with YouTube at 4:15 today. Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, what do YouTube want to talk to me about? Well, this is it, fellas. It's been a nice run. Oh, I know. Do you see the Chris? You see the Patreon version of the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar video? Oh no, not really, but No, not at all. Of course, Celtics fans is calling him the N words in the finals. They gonna do that. You're in Boston. Was everybody trying to act like Boston just became racist this year? Boston has been racist and remained racist. I know. Some people they something else, ain't they? Look at old C though, man. The needy woman. The needy woman. See no man, baby. Yeah, I'm proud of myself for the needy woman. The needy woman video. One crack news, baby. The needy woman. Man, that video is a classic. I didn't hire a business manager. So therefore, I didn't allow my page to get stolen from me and then sent back to me. Well, when Giselle signed the contract to leave, when Tom Brady signed his contract to join the Bucks and come back after winning the Super Bowl, I signed my contract the same day. So, Cino signed his contract. Brady was signing his. I was coming back same day. Me and Brady, baby, we signing our contracts. TB7, baby, we coming back. Cino wasn't playing. We was back. Back with the Bucks. The contract is signed. That's right. Closing deals like Brady. Not like Brady, but wish it was like Brady. Ike Turner didn't take no lip. See, most of this stuff might be Patreon. Let me see. No, that was out there. I turned it didn't take no lip. Man, the last time I got some sleep, 2 months ago. Man, that's crazy. That's the last time I got some sleep. Look at that, 2 months ago. Fino was nice and well rested. Man, it's been 2 months since I had some good sleep. No, Dwyane Wade wants to turn his son into a girl for money and claim this is what the child wants. But here's the thing. The mother is fighting to keep it at 18 years. You know, saying let the child make the decision once the child is 18. Because once the child is 18, now the child can make their own decision on what they want to be called and what they want to do with their life. And they can't resent you for it. They can't resent you for it and have you to blame if they want to, when they're older and they want to regret the decision that they made. Because once they chop it off, you don't sound like my uncle. Boy, when you turn that hot dog to a hamburger, can't go back to a hot dog. Yeah, my uncle, that's like, he just was drunk, crazy. He related the birds and the bees to hot dogs and hamburgers. That having him teach you the birds and the bees is just like completely unnecessary. Now, girl, she got a hot dog or a hamburger. Which one? Hamburger, right? And boy, see, we got hot dogs. It was, thank you. I think I have this conversation now. Hot dogs and hamburgers, man. That is all he knew. See, she a hamburger. Girl's got a hamburger. I'm like, do you know, as a young kid listening to that, I couldn't be no more than 6 or 7. Listening to my uncle tell me something I knew at 6 and 7. But the only thing I could know is where he get a hamburger from. Then I said, well, you know, if you turn the hamburger upside down, well, vertical, then I'm like, okay, now I'm like, my whole head is messed up. Now when I'm looking at it, I'm thinking of, I was like, okay, well, that could be some lettuce. Now I'm thinking about a hamburger. The lips of the bun. There's some lettuce. Uh-oh, that's some cheese. I don't want cheese on my burger. Send this back to the chef. Oh. This is crazy, man. So I got a meeting with YouTube today. That is gonna be interesting. Could it be the Kareem video? Is that why they upset? Was it Kareem? Might have been Kareem. My last video did more than Kareem. But Kareem did shock a lot of people because they didn't know.
$60 right now, man. All right. The serial killer, man, living next door to you, man. What would you do, man? How would you handle that, man?
Listen, me and the fellas, we gonna 2, 3 in the morning. We gonna go over there and we gonna take care of business. We gonna kill that nigga. We gonna get away with it too because we watch forensic files, motherfucker. So we know.
This is how Uncle Murder would deal with Jeffrey Dahmer.
Remember, this is $60 right now, man.
All right.
The serial killer, man, living next door to you, man. What would you do, man? How would you handle that, man?
Listen, me and the fellas, we gonna 2, 3 in the morning. We gonna go over there and we gonna take care of business. We gonna kill that nigga. We gonna get away with it too because we watch forensic files, motherfucker. So we know what not to do, what choices not to leave back to next door. You understand what I'm saying? We gonna kill that nigga. We gonna go back to the crib next door and act like we don't know what the fuck happened. Fuck that. You understand what I'm saying?
People take up and take all the time.
Yeah, fuck that. They got a nigga running around me like just killing females for no reason. Like I can see niggas just kill 10 ladies just to kill them and shit. Cause they probably don't know how to get pussy. So they fucking these bitches and they killing them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga look like, we ain't killing that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna make sure we get away with it. Niggas killing little girls and little babies. We don't feel that shit. We gonna take care of that shit ourselves.
Brother, what's good, B, man?
What's going on, baby boy?
I'm hearing a lot.
Uncle Murder, East New York. It's Uncle Murder or Uncle Ian. Brian gonna be at my YouTube meeting. Oh, that it's gonna go left. I don't know what they want, B. I really don't know what this is about. This is gonna be crazy. The clock is ticking for me. I'm telling you, they after your boy. I done woke some people up. They was asleep to me. Now they awake. Now here they come. Nah, y'all know I ain't joking. I don't make none of this stuff up. You know that. Oh. On the Google Calendar, YouTube constellation, they finna counsel me to do what I already do. You see that? YouTube consultation meeting with me. today in 2 hours. So YouTube is gonna come try to counsel me. So that's on the schedule. So we gonna see what they got to add. How they finna counsel me. Yeah, they coming for me. I got it on the calendar. So we'll see what they want. It's probably the Kareem video. You know, it is what it is. I don't know what I did yet. That's the thing. You don't know what you did until it blow up. But see, Dwyane Wade wife, his ex-wife rather, she lived out close to where I used to live. She's out in the hundreds. She's way out there in that area now. So her people and my ex-girl, like, they family. So they know that there's a lot of things y'all don't know about Dwyane Wade, that from that Disney story of, well, he got dropped off at his daddy and then his father raised him. That's not necessarily true. He went to his father's house and he stayed with his father for a while. His father was raising him and his other kid. Once Dwyane Wade was dating Siobhan and stuff, you know, the dad and him got into it all the time. So him and the dad got into it. Dwyane moved out and wasn't living with the father. He was living with his girlfriend. So while they were dating, they were living together. Siobhan and Dwyane Wade was living together while they were dating in high school. And he was living at their house, not with his father. See, it's a lot of stuff people don't know. They want me to counsel other YouTubers? Well, that's what my videos are. Consultation. The Cash App is Carcito, if you want to make a donation. So Wade took the kids from the wife. First, it was visits. Next thing you know, he got with Gabrielle Union. Now he want to get custody of the kids because she can't have kids. So he went over there, took the kids in a very ugly divorce. And the divorce, she was like, you can go, but don't take my kids. You know, and now, you know, he took the kids from her because he felt like she was trying to keep the kids from, you know, my new wife. So everybody sided with Dwyane because we heard Dwyane Wade's side of the story. Even with the STD claims and everything. And it wasn't like she was saying like he was a serial cheater. And, you know, and his thing was he married her way too young, which he did. He was in college. He just got married, but so he came into the NBA married. You know, not knowing what he was really up against with all these women, especially being in Miami. Yeah, I mean it's mad crazy. when you think about it and you put it all together, you start thinking to yourself how screwed up the situations are and how out of whack people really are when it comes to these decisions they making. It blows your mind when you really start looking at it. Kwame said that's what happened with me and with him without the ring. Babysit. No, Gabrielle Union has these people around her. Dwyane Wade had these people around him. Who do you think are all these people that's all in fashion and do all these things? Those ain't normally the masculine men that are into all that stuff. That work for all these companies, the people that make these suits. You be seeing them up there. This is made by Giovanni, and I'm Giovanni Child, and those trends are those pleats. You know, you be like, what the hell is going on over there with them? Because while we out there playing ball, they in there sewing. They looking at dresses. So all those dudes in the fashion Euro world, and you got your children exposed to that lifestyle at an age when they not, they still growing. They not even mentally, strong enough to process that. And you got no testosterone around your children because you out playing ball all day. And he admitted to this himself. He's like, my youngest son, he wasn't around, he wasn't able to be around him as much. Zion, the one that he got now, he wasn't able to be around him while he was growing up because they were splitting up, while his other son got a chance to experience them be together a little bit. His other son never got that a chance. They was mostly fighting all the time, separated. He's not living there for 2 months, 3 months. And, he was out wilding, doing his thing. So he wasn't really present in his son's life so he could have that male imprint around him. So he could have that testosterone around him. You have a bunch of boys raised by women. It's only natural they have feminine ways about them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, the truth ain't very popular these days. I can't wait to hear what they want to talk about in this meeting. Let me make sure I don't miss this. What time they want to kick this off? Is this my time? Okay, yeah. Okay, it's 4:15 my time. So 4:15 my time, we're gonna be throwing blows. Cause I got a lot to say. So this gonna turn to the meeting they didn't expect. This gonna be the meeting they didn't expect. Because we gonna talk about this unfair treatment. We gonna talk about all of it. But the mother, no, the mom just saying, let the child make that decision. If I got a child, I'm not gonna let the child make that decision as a child. You 15 years old, you're not even considered an adult in the United States of America. How I'm gonna let you go ahead and make a decision that's gonna end up chopping off your Peter? I'm not gonna do that to my child. And she said Dwyane Wade brought the advertisements, endorsements up in conversation. That should never come up. That should never even matter. When you talk about your child's life, what an endorsement got to do with it? Right then and there, I would have looked at them weird. Take a strap to an online meeting.
That's even kind of water technique. The sky is high.
Yeah, y'all don't know nothing about that. Scandalous. I mean, she looked like, well, now they got me saying it. Zion, he looks like his father. Looks a lot like his father. But like they never told you that he lived and was basically living not with his father. He moved out because him and his father got into it. They often fought because his daddy was trying to teach D Wade how to be a man. So he ended up moving out and living with his future wife, living with their parents.
I really.
Here now.
Absolutely. Deliver us for Gabrielle is what that's probably Dwyane Wade's life right now. Oh, I was just sent a reminder. Yes, I will be attending. Mm. Woo! They coming with the big dog. The link to the meeting. Recommend that I have a computer and tablet. They gonna walk me by step-in-step instructions during the call. You can also let me know if you have any top of the mind questions you would like to discuss. Woo! Top of my line discussions. Where should we start? Where should we start, good people? Where should we start? Mm-hmm. Oh no, that's a whole different thing of what you're talking about. Um, they didn't have black people, white people back in those days, people. Like there was there was no black people, white people back in those days. For Kyrie and all that stuff, what he's talking about with the Jewish people, what y'all saying, that this call could be about that, about the Jewish people, and the things we've been talking about. Everything we talked about is documented history. The oldest Bible in the world is in Sudan, in Ethiopia. So those are the two oldest Bibles in the world where the black Jews are. Shemites. You got the Shemites over on that side. Then you have the Southwest Africa, Cuss. From Noah to Cuss, the first son of Adam. I mean, the first son of Noah. I mean, not from Noah's son, Ham. They come from Ham, right? Ham's first son is Cuss. All right? So that's where it comes from. And most of those come from Cuss. That's probably why they mad. But we gonna get to the gist of it. I can't wait to 415. And I'm definitely gonna be like, there's some other people want to talk to you too. I'll be like, Kwame. I'll be like, can we get Kwame on the call? Put Kwame Brown on this call. Why all of a sudden we got technical difficulties during live streams? Oh, we got a lot to talk about. Because if they talking about letting me at the table, woo, there's a lot of people at that table I'm going to want gone. I'll be like, thank you. Now that I'm at this table, you, and you, we got problems. I got a problem with some people at this table. And we going to handle with you. I'm going to deal with you. I'm going to deal with you, especially your ass. You going to have to go. All right, they bother me every time. I'll be like, why come every time I say the word DJ Vlad, I have all this problems? Who the hell is he? Unless one of y'all in here working for him. See, what I'm finding out is a whole dirty game they playing out here. They got a lot of people that they paying to do these acts against other creators on YouTube. We finna get into all that. I don't know what they want to talk to me about. It's gonna be what I want to talk to them about. We finna really get into the grease. So I'll be like, other YouTubers could just pay y'all money and y'all sabotage other YouTube creators. That's not legal. Then why y'all want to use the yellow dollar sign as a weapon? And then you're going to turn it green when y'all know, y'all going to say it's the computer algorithm. How did the algorithm tell it to go ahead and do that and make the video yellow? Then when all of the coast is clear, rather, you go ahead and turn it green. When the algorithm didn't pick it up the first time, how the second time it's going to pick it up? When it does its checks, when it goes through its checks, what that does is it pulls down and it basically does what you would call the closed caption thing. And it closed caption the whole video. It scans the whole video, and all the words that's being said. And they hear the words. Now, normally they say 2 minutes. Like, if they don't hear anything in 2 minutes, then checks is like cool with it. Now, it has certain target words it hears, and it'll automatically flag your video and make it, like, if you say NAZI in a video, say that word, and it'll go yellow instantly. As soon as they hear that word, it's just out there. If you say COON, automatic yellow. I had to find out that these things are automatically going to trigger the yellow sign. But you can say the N-word all day long. That's cool. Do I think Kyrie will be back Sunday? No. I don't think he'll be back Sunday against the Lakers. Maybe, but I doubt it. Silver Slipper would want it if the 5 games are up. But that's the video they probably want to talk about because it should be ready to go by now. Oh, it's ready to go. So that video finna be explosive. That's gonna cause some waves. Oh, I'll show you a sample of the video so y'all can see what it looks like on Casino for Life. There it is. Oh, that's coming up next. That's coming up next. I just got to do my nicks and crannies. But other than that, that's coming up next. Right after this video, we rolling into that. Because before somebody could call me a liar quick enough, they came out and confirmed what I told you yesterday. Remember when I told you, I said, hey, I got the information that went on was supposed to have been a private conversation between Kyrie Irving and Adam Silver. Oh, you lying. Ain't nobody told you nothing. Then next thing you know, hey, Adam Silver's standing with Kyrie now. I was like, uh-huh. I told y'all yesterday afternoon in the live, I said, oh, he changing his whole shirt. I was like, I ain't had a chance to go through the whole thing yet because of my cousin's situation. I was kind of concerned with what was happening there. You know, my 1-year-old cousin. So that was, heartbreaking to hear, to wake up to the morning to that. But he's recovering well, and by the grace of God, he's gonna be all right. Oh yeah, you know what it is. Because when I came with it, and sure enough, as soon as I was told it, and I told them it was gonna happen, it all came splashing down. Thanks, Kwame, for the super chat. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, I know. That video is 1 hour and 2 minutes. Now you can see it's green. They done did they checks. They done did everything. They know everything I do is green. Now the other Kareem video y'all didn't see explain what really went on. The more details behind the Kareem when the JDL was coming for him. That's on the Patreon. So that is unlisted. It's on the Patreon though. So the Patreon people are checking it out over there. But that's already up. See, the Middle Eastern people who come from Shem, those are the they call Shemites. See, people weren't called black and white. I told you back then. So the Shemites, that's Elam, Ashur, Lud, Aram. Those are Noah's son Shem. Those are his sons. They come from him. Elam is the first. And those are mostly the Iranian people that you see. Those are Shem's sons. Those Middle Easterners, they come from Shem. That's in the book of Genesis. All this is in the book of Genesis. Anything with Noah is the book of Genesis. According to the book of Genesis, according to the 3 sons, populated the entire world, right? Japheth, Ham, and Shem. That's basics. Now, We won't make this into a whole religious thing, but I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of this, a lot of events in the world have been altered. They've taken versions and translations of Egyptian stories and have made them into modern day fables. So a lot of these things are lost in translation, taken out of different books, and made into a different story. Absolutely. Now, getting back to Dwyane Wade and his son Zion, and the reason why I call him his son is because his own mother said he was born a male. He wasn't trans. Why are they pushing the trans issue with him? He's not trans. He's a male who wants to become a female. Dwyane Wade said himself that him and his wife known some things about him since he was like 8, like the way he was acting, when he was like 7 or 8 years old. And they were like, oh, like what's happening here? And the way Dwyane Wade used to talk negatively about homosexuals in the locker room, just like, man, that locker room talk used to be crazy. He's like, now I had to change the way I thought, because now it's affecting my life. So I had to change my life. Have I ever seen a gay nanny? No, I didn't, but it wouldn't surprise me because that's who his child was surrounded by. He grew up around that stuff. Then hanging out with Gabrielle and her ways, she hangs out with a lot of men who are in that category. That's because they have automatic, just like the reason why they appear and disappear is because someone's taking them out. They got people that are like a computer that it sees certain things in there that is flaggable or taken down. So it's on auto. Like if you hear certain words said, they take it down. So me, I know that. So I should never see anything yellow on my page. So if I know somebody did something yellow on my page, it's some bull. This is one of the reasons why I don't use profanity a lot in my videos at all. Because I already know they're going to use that against me. They're going to come after me. I did that way before they start this rating system. I wasn't using a lot of profanity. Because I know they were going to use that to try to demonetize me. They're going to use every step they can to try to take away from me. Oh, thanks, Ramon. See, they always want to silence the people that tell you the truth. Meanwhile, these clowns are fighting each other. Gummy is fighting with his own people again. Why? Because that's all they have. That's what they do. They tried to get me to turn on Kwame. You know how many times they tried to get me to turn on Kwame Brown? They tried to get me to turn on Kwame Brown every step of the way. Every step of the way. I remember we had just did a live stream. They was like, you see how Kwame Brown cut you off? I'm like, he didn't cut me off. And see how they just did this now? The live just faded out and faded back on. That means they're listening. They're getting ready to try to hear something. It just faded out for no reason and just faded back on. That means they jumped on the line. How y'all doing? Welcome. Oh, if it's a couple million, then I don't know. Me and Kwame might just have to stop talking for a minute. You didn't say millions. You ain't say millions now. I'd be, man, you was talking to me a little reckless in the chat. Oh, man. Nah, I was supposed to go to the gun range first, but I'd rather stick around for this meeting first, then go to the gun range. They might get me mad enough to go to the gun range. I'd be taking people down. Be, God damn it, don't you see I'm shooting? God damn it, I got a gun in my hand. Yeah, I was all ready to go too. I was ready to go. Just went and bought a whole case, boy. I'm about to let off 400 rounds. There's 100 a box. I'm about to let all 4 go. Then I gotta clean them when I come home. People gotta learn, clean your weapons. You got to clean your weapons. Last thing you wanna be is somebody who on the other side of the grass because he didn't clean his gun. I would hate to be up there for something stupid like that. Something exploded and took me out. Because I ain't cleaned my weapon. I get to break my barrel, crack my barrel shooting something because I ain't cleaned the damn thing. You could be up there like, what happened, man? I was in a shootout with back and forth, but I took 4 of them with me. They'd be like, and what are you here for? Well, I didn't clean the gun. I knew I should have cleaned that gun. And it kind of backfired on me. Stupid. You could have still been living. You know, I wish I could go back. I'd be like, man, I don't even want to talk about it, man. It's done and done. Can I get resurrected? Can y'all do a resurrection, man, and put me back, man? Right. I don't want nothing that ain't supposed to be not clean. That's why I keep that stuff around me so I can know how to clean it, how to take things apart. Want to do it the right way. Absolutely, and at all times. That's why right here, this stage right here, so I can know how to clean it. Tells me how to take it apart the right way. This is why you have these here. Learn about your weapons legally. good people. Plus, it tells me how to change my grip. Oh no, D Wade and his other brother, his other half brother that he stayed with, you know. Oh no, they cutting the trees, trimming the trees down and stuff over there, taking some of the branches, getting them taken care of. So that is that. They didn't get my front yard yet. Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, we had a good chat. All right, so I'm finna go on ahead and load the video up. So it's finna get ready to roll right now on Casino for Life channel. So it's about to start. Y'all will be right here as this video starts. Bum 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 bum. Here it is. You will witness the world premiere of this video on another channel. On the Casino for Life channel. Here we go. Bam! It is now live. I'll see y'all there. Deuces.